Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
We also have a management joining us. N Srinivasan of India, the Vice Chairman and MD of India Cements is with us. Remember, of course, the situation in Kerala has been very unfortunate, but there could be some reconstruction opportunities as well as demand picks up over the next few weeks and months. Mr. Srinivasan, good morning. If you can tell us what the impact, according to you, has been on the industry itself, and what kind of reconstruction opportunity does this, throw up for the sector over the next few weeks and months?
Kerala, you're talking about Kerala.
Kerala, yes.
See, Kerala has remarkable recovery capacity. And even yesterday, they started consuming cement. So I think that Onam is at the end of this month. I think post-Onam, September will see very strong demand in Kerala.
Okay.
It will recover very well. You see, it is... even, what is remarkable is even when all these floods were going on one day we had no sale. On other days there was some small sale, One would have thought there would be absolutely no sale.
Okay.
And yesterday was almost 70% of our normal volume.
Okay. Mr. Srinivasan, good morning. Thank you for joining us. What is normally the share of your sales that comes from Kerala? And, would you be able to assess the demand immediately, or would you have to wait for the rains to stop?
Rains have stopped in Kerala.
Okay. Monsoons are over, you say?
But no, the rain has stopped.
No, the flooding rain, no. I ment rainy season. I mean, during Onam, it rains normally.
Season, up to Onam. Onam is only end of the month.
30th, yeah.
So, see, of my sale, Kerala will represent maybe 12-14%.
Okay.
So while we are a strong brand there, I expect that recovery will take place, which we will know. I mean, like today is maybe a little too early, but a week from now, one can gauge exactly how the recovery is going on.
Okay, so you said 12 to 14% of your sales comes from Kerala and demand will pick up there. But ex of Kerala, how has this demand situation been? Because we're hearing that there's huge infrastructure pickup, especially in some of the southern markets. What are you looking at?
See, I can point this out to you that the first quarter of last year, we worked at 67% utilization. First quarter of this year, we worked at 80%.
Wow. Okay.
And going forward, I expect this to improve. This is what I said in our analyst conference. And this is caused by, there is improvement in retail demand, but infrastructure is really a very huge demand. Roads, dams, everything seems to be being built now. And 6-7 months ago, if you had asked me, I would not have, I would have said it still pickup is not there. But I can't say that now. I mean, almost every company is feeling it. And you take the west, north, east, and central India, they already were at a much higher capacity utilization.
Okay.
Now south has started to pick up also.
Okay. Mr. Srinivasan, your point about capacity utilization is most interesting. Today we had a report from Macquarie which was saying that this far the pace of addition, supply growth was higher than demand growth, but this year they expect that demand growth is at 7.5 to 8%, but growth of capacity is at 4%. So clearly demand outstripping supply. If your capacity utilization is improved so dramatically to 80%, then you must be seeing a lot of operational advantages. Should we see higher margins and lower finance costs, for instance, for you?
No, as far as we are concerned, we already explained that this higher capacity utilization will ultimately translate into much better prices.
Okay.
And we have in the first quarter demonstrated operational efficiencies which have brought down our costs, which is how we combated the increase in input costs because of fuel and other costs.
Yes.
As far as what my assessment is, these prices will slowly start to move up.
Okay.
Definitely by the fourth quarter of this year, that is January, March, you will see much fuller utilization and the prices starting to move up very sharply.
Have you already planned some price increases, for instance, for September itself? Or have you, could you manage something in August?
No, we are August because of Kerala, etc. We didn't manage much in August, but from September we will slowly inch up. We will increase price by ourselves.
Okay, so what was the EBITDA per ton in the quarter gone by, and what is the expectation as we head into the next few
I don't have those. I don't have those figures in front of me. We had 100 people on the call where we gave all the details.
Sure, but is it trending higher? That's just what I'm trying to get at.
My point is very simple. That the first quarter was one of volume growth. The prices will, compared to the fourth quarter or the first quarter last year, prices were lower. But going forward, I expect that correction to take place.
So, since, I'm only looking for near-term visibility, can we expect, say, a 5% rise in cement prices, say, over September, October?
Madam, you will have to ask me in first week of September.
All right.
I'll tell you.
All right.
Just one final question then, if you have some time. Geographic mix in terms of selling of cement, where are you seeing the higher, growth trajectory coming from?
It is infrastructure. Finally, there is huge, for example, Andhra, Telangana, Maharashtra, Northern Karnataka are all infrastructure driven now.
Oh, wow.
And this is without this Amravati being built in Andhra. And we are yet to see the road construction in Tamil Nadu, which they say will take place.
Okay. But those are all government projects. You are seeing more government demand?
It is not government in the sense that these are infrastructure projects being run by, constructions are all being done privately.
Okay, Mr. Srinivasan, normally when the industry gets to 80% capacity utilization, or even a company gets to 80% capacity utilization, it starts planning capex. Are you doing that? And I'm asking you because last time you said that there is a debt reduction plan in place. So how will the two work? See, this started out as a sector discussion. Okay.
I agreed to that. I did not agree to an India Cement discussion,
Okay.
But the point is ultimately, I will look at even higher capacity utilization before I start, but I answered this call on my analyst call.
Okay.
Sure.
This very same question I answered the other day. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Srinivasan, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us. That's India Cement saying that September onwards, they see very strong demand in Kerala, and Kerala has been also very resilient. Yesterday, they saw 70% of normal demand coming in.
Two key takeaways, actually. 80% capacity utilization.
Yeah.
That's about a time when people start, the output gap is closed, as economists would say. That is, now you have to start planning higher output, and that is exactly the time when producers get pricing power. That was the second takeaway from Mr. Srinivasan's conversation. So two important takeaways, and this is coming on the back of Macquarie already releasing that report today, being very bullish on cement companies, though their pick was ACC.